So, yesterday, the AFC and NFC championships were played, and it looks like Super Bowl 46 is going to be the Patriots versus the Giants, sort of a rematch of Super Bowl 42. But, they were certainly both thrilling games. I personally wanted to see the Ravens and the 49ers win because I wanted to see the Harbaugh brothers go up against each other in the Super Bowl. I thought that would be really cool. So, once the Ravens lost, I knew that wasn't going to happen. But the interesting thing about the Ravens loss was it was probably an especially tough loss for Baltimore fans, considering that they're left to wonder what might have been. What if Billy Cundiff had made that 32-yarder in the final seconds of the fourth quarter and sent the game into overtime? Who knows? What I find interesting, though, is not anything that happened in the game per se, but an analysis of the game that I heard today on the 5 from, of all people, Bob Beckel. Beckel was pulling for the Ravens, and so he was obviously disappointed, but let's take a look at what he said there.
It's human nature for people to feel sorry for the kicker of the Baltimore Ravens who missed the field goal from a very short distance, really, in professional football, to tie the game and would have put it into overtime against the Patriots. Now, let me tell you, that guy is going to be thinking about that for a long time, but he's paid millions of dollars to make those kicks. And you know what else he's going to think about it? The guys who played my positions in defense, the guys who were supposed to get him a ball so he could kick a field goal. Those guys did their job. Regrettably, he did not do his.
Now, I found that interesting because obviously Bob Beckel is a dyed-in-the-wool Democrat, and he pretty much takes the left-wing view of things down the line. But it is, dare I say, the liberal perspective to feel sorry for people when they don't succeed, and to not, necessarily blame them or kick them when they're down, even if they failed through their own fault. The opposite viewpoint, opposing philosophy, would say that, look, they tried, but they failed. Their best wasn't good enough, and so, he's absolutely right in his analysis. The other guys, I don't know why he said defense. I mean, it's the offense that drove the ball that far. They couldn't score a touchdown, but still, they got the ball pretty close. 32-yard field goal would be 15-yard line. So, it was inside the red zone, or inside the 20, I guess. But sports is supposed to be a meritocracy where good performance is rewarded, and if you come up short, then it's considered a failure. And that is, dare I say, pretty much in line with the Republican philosophy, the conservative view of the world. And so it was interesting to hear Bob Beckel say, that this guy didn't do his job. We shouldn't feel sorry for him. He didn't do his job. I just wish that he would now adopt that same philosophy when it comes to workers crying out for an increase in the minimum wage because they're not happy being paid what they earn. Government employees who are rebelling against state and local governments that are trying to pay them what they actually earn instead of these excessive salaries and benefits that the big unions have negotiated for them. President Obama, who tried fervently to turn the economy around, but it didn't work because his policies are just wrong, and they're largely not conducive to long-term economic growth. If Bob Beckel would apply his view of the world when it comes to sports to politics, then he might not be a Democrat much longer. Anyway, that's my view. I welcome yours. And, of course, check out my blog. And, all right, until next time, don't mess with the right-wing genius.